Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Jessica, and today we're going to dive deep into one of the most important skills you can ever develop. Speaking English fluently every single day, especially when you're talking with native speakers. Whether you're preparing for travel, a new job, or simply want to feel confident in conversations, this episode is designed to give you practical steps, proven techniques, and the motivation you need to speak naturally. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. Now, before we talk about techniques, let me share a quick truth. Fluency is not magic. It's not about memorizing hundreds of grammar rules or knowing the meaning of every word in the dictionary. It's about connection. It's about using the words you already know in the right way at the right time, and with the right confidence. Many learners spend years studying English but freeze up when it's time to speak. That's not because they don't know enough. It's because they haven't practiced using English in real-life situations. So in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through a system I like to call the Everyday English Flow. This is a daily routine you can follow to speak English more fluently with native speakers, even if you're starting from an intermediate level. And yes, you can start using these steps right after you finish listening to this podcast. Step 1. Create your English environment. If you want to speak fluently, you need to surround yourself with English every single day. Think of it like being on an English island. Everywhere you turn, you hear and use the language. You might not be able to travel right now, but you can create that environment at home. Change your phone and laptop language to English. Follow English-speaking YouTubers, podcasts, and social media accounts. Watch movies and series in English, without subtitles, or with English subtitles if needed. The goal is to make English your default. When your brain hears English constantly, it becomes much easier to speak naturally. Step 2. Speak before you're ready. This is the part most learners avoid, and it's the main reason they stay stuck. You don't need to be ready to speak English perfectly before talking to native speakers. In fact, waiting for perfection will keep you silent forever. Start speaking immediately, even if it's just short sentences or basic conversations. You can use language exchange apps, join online conversation groups, or talk to yourself in English while cooking or walking. Speaking before you're ready forces your brain to adapt and helps you think faster in English. Step 3. Use high-frequency phrases. Native speakers use a lot of common phrases over and over again in daily life. Things like, "How's it going?" "Sounds good." "No worries." "That's interesting." "I see what you mean." Learning these high-frequency phrases is like having a secret weapon. Instead of thinking about grammar in every sentence, you can just pull a phrase from your memory and sound natural immediately. Start by writing down 10 phrases you hear from movies, podcasts, or friends, and practice them out loud every day. Step 4. Practice active listening. Speaking fluently isn't just about talking, it's about listening. When you listen actively, you don't just hear the words, you understand the tone, rhythm, and emotion behind them. Try this. Choose a short video or podcast episode in English, listen to 30 seconds, pause, and repeat what you heard out loud. This shadowing technique will improve your pronunciation, speed, and confidence. Plus, it helps you pick up natural expressions you might never find in a textbook. Step 5. Think in English. This is a big one. If you're still translating sentences in your head from your native language to English before speaking, you're slowing yourself down. The key is to think directly in English. Start with small steps. When you look around your room, name objects in English. When you plan your day, say it in English in your mind. When you feel something, describe it in English. Over time, you'll remove the translation step completely, and your speech will become faster and more natural. Step 6. Get comfortable with mistakes. Here's the truth, you will make mistakes. I make mistakes, native speakers make mistakes, everyone does. But the difference between fluent speakers and nervous learners is this. Fluent speakers don't let mistakes stop them. They correct themselves, laugh, and keep going. Every mistake you make is actually proof that you're practicing and improving. So, change the way you think about mistakes. They're your stepping stones to fluency. Step 7. Build confidence with real conversations. Finally, the fastest way to speak English fluently with native speakers is to have real conversations with them as often as possible. Start small. Ask a shop assistant a question in English, comment on a social media post in English, or introduce yourself to someone online. Then move to longer chats. Join English-speaking clubs, attend virtual meetups, or talk to a language partner for 15 minutes a day. The more you expose yourself to real conversation, the more natural and automatic your English will become. And there you have it. Practical phrases, natural expressions, and real-life conversation tips that will help you speak English fluently every single day with native speakers. Remember, fluency isn't about perfection, it's about connection. The more you use these phrases in real conversations, the more natural your speech will become. So, don't just listen to this episode, practice it. Repeat the phrases out loud. Use them when you talk to friends, colleagues, or even strangers. Confidence comes from action, not from waiting until you feel ready. Believe in you. Every conversation you have is a step toward the fluent, confident English speaker you're meant to be. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, share it with a friend who's also learning English, and leave a review so more learners can find this podcast. Until next time, keep practicing, keep connecting, and most importantly, keep speaking. You've got this.